everyone, it's Kara here from Boho Berry, and I am back with a brand new Plan With Me video for the month of March. So I just wanted to do a quick flip through of the month of February to kind of show you what's been going on and what I've been doing. One thing that I will say is I am probably going to be getting rid of this monthly spread in the month of March. In fact, I'm definitely going to be getting rid of it. I don't think I flipped back and looked at this one single time. Since I started using the Calendex for my future planning, I really haven't had the need to flip back and see what's going on a monthly basis like this. So I'll show you when we get there how I'm going to set that up. But we'll start the flip through right here so that you can see. So we have some dailies. This is February 1st, so that's where February started. I had forgotten to leave room before I started my February monthly spread for the last 2 days in January. So that's why those are in here. No big deal, just kept on going where I was. This was the Plan With Me challenge. You can see that I kind of slacked off here towards the end of the month, but I do plan on doing some catching up on some of these. And then I have my February tracker, and this is all up to date so far for the month. I have my February memories, which I still have a few spots left here where I can fill in some of my different happenings in February, so I'm going to finish that out this month as well. And then the new Rack Your Handwriting challenge on Instagram. I've got all my prompts for that, and you can see which ones I've completed there as well. And then my gratitude log, which a lot of people asked about because I forgot to include it in my Plan With Me video last month, but here it is. Just so everybody knows, I have not gotten rid of my gratitude log. It is my favorite, or one of my favorite spreads within my bullet journal, so that will be staying around for sure. After that, I decided to do some brainstorming and mind mapping. So I was brainstorming all the different tasks that I have to complete on a monthly, weekly, and daily basis. And then I kind of, from that brainstorm, I determined what things I should try to take care of on each day. So this was really helpful for me in kind of planning out my days each week. And then more daily pages. This was a prompt in the Plan With Me challenge, the Why Do I Plan? So that was a fun little spread that I put in there. More dailies. This is my if-then lists. And an if-then list is basically I noticed some fluctuation in my energy throughout the month from day to day. So I wanted to create this list so that no matter how I was feeling each day, there was still things that I could get done in order to feel productive that day. So if I have a lot of energy, and then there's things on here where I can do something to improve my blog user experience, write for my book, create a new printable, make and list new jewelry, so more time-intensive tasks. And then if I'm feeling sluggish, then I will, and I've got some different things on here like take a nap to recharge, meditate, read or listen to a book, spend some time being crafty, tidy up my desk, different things there. So I really like these, and if I ever have extra time in a day that I feel that I want to be productive, I will come to these lists and kind of see if there's anything that I can work off of there. So we've got more daily pages. I've kind of started getting into sketching and trying to improve my sketching, I guess you could say. So this was me trying to sketch out one of my ink jars, and for a first sketch I think it's pretty good. Definitely some room for improvement though, so don't judge me too hard on that one. And then we've got more daily lists, of course. This is an upcoming trip I have to San Francisco, so I've got my details, my flights, car rental, and all that stuff there. And then this was my first weekly spread, which I talked about in detail in my Mini Tip Monday video this past Monday. And I have more dailies, and then I really loved this quote, so I decided to devote a whole page to it. And the way I drew this little border is I actually took a coaster and I just outlined it with some dashed lines, and then I drew on the leaves around the outside. So in case you're curious, but the quote is, "What you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create." And that's a Buddha quote, and I love it. And then this is my current weekly spread. You can see a lot of things here are still in progress. more daily pages, and then I started reading Getting Things Done by David Allen. This was a book that was recommended to me by Brian from Goulet Pens, actually, and I started reading it just a couple of days ago. This is just a brief overview of the book, but I have a separate notebook where I'm taking like detailed notes on the process, and I'm really digging Getting Things Done. So you might see a lot of that from me in the future. And then we are here back to my daily pages, and this is my current day. This right here, this is not something I drew. This is actually a sticker. I found these little stickers at Michael's, and I actually have one on the front of my bullet journal as well, but they are called rub-on stickers. So you really can't even feel them. It feels like there's nothing on the page, but they are these really cool stickers. Let me see, I have some right here. And these are a few of the other ones that I have, but basically you just cut them out, and then you stick this part to your paper, and then you rub it on, and then you can peel off the plastic, and you really can't even feel it. So I love these little stickers. They're super cute, and these are like a boho style, which is totally up my alley, of course, but thought you guys might get a kick out of those. All right, and this month I am not going to forget to leave space. So today being the 25th, I normally take up about two days to a page on my daily tasks. So I'm gonna leave enough space to do that. So today's the 25th, so we'll go 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. That'll be the end of February, and then I'm just gonna leave this page blank. I can always fill something in with a collection or something like that. And we are going to start March right here. So I'm going to go into fast forward mode here with some little tunes for you, and then at the end I will flip through and show you what I did. right, so here we are. So I just kind of fast forwarded through me setting all that up because I know it can be pretty lengthy, but now I just wanted to go back through and explain a little bit of my thought process here. And I said earlier, but I got rid of my monthly spread, and I know that's kind of blasphemy because I'm kind of known for my monthly spread. However, I went kind of back to the original bullet journal system and I started to think, I was like, I don't need this monthly view for future planning. So what this is actually going to be is a monthly log, something that I do in my blog and business bullet journal, which is every day I will write down kind of a snippet of the day, something that happened that day, something important, something that I want to remember. So this is actually not going to be future things. This is going to be past. So at the end of my day, I'm going to sit down and write down a little something that happened that day. My month will start out with this monthly log. Then I will have my tasks and goals. So these are going to be my master tasks for the month of March. And then I'm also going to list out my big goals for the month and projects, things along those lines. And then when we flip the page, this is going to be for the Plan With Me challenge, which I already created the printable for this month. If you don't know what the Plan With Me challenge is, I'll link it up in the corner for you so that you can check it out. But I will be printing this off. My printer is currently out of ink, so I have to wait until I go to the store tomorrow to get that printed, but that's why that is blank. And then we have the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge, which is a challenge that I host with Kim at Tiny Ray of Sunshine, Jessica at Pretty Prints and Paper, and Dee at Decade 30, all of us on Instagram. And I'll link that up above as well so that you can see March's prompts. And if you want to participate, that would be fantastic. After my 2 challenges that I like to track, I have my March memories. So this is going to be that page that I fill out with kind of like a sketch note style of fun things that happen throughout the month. Then I have my March tracker, and you probably saw that I hesitated a little bit while I was writing these out. I wanted to organize them a little bit better, and I actually took yoga off of here because that is something that I am now tracking in my weekly tracker that I talked about last Monday. So I have wake up by 5:30, I have miracle morning, hydrate. I've upped this from 64 to 96 ounces. I drink a lot of water throughout the day. 15-minute clean, no alcohol, no spend, reviewing my budget, handwriting practice, new YouTube video, new blog post, Instagram, PM meditation, and then be in bed by 10:30. So these are the things that I want to track on a daily basis throughout the month of March. And I will actually have this tracker available as a printable. If you are a Boho Berry Tribe member, you have access to the Tribe Resource Library, and I will have this accessible as a free printable for everyone. Obviously, this will be blank so that you can fill in your own things that you would like to track, but it'll already be laid out for the month of March with the cute little arrow and a nice little quote at the bottom, so you can print this off and put it in your own bullet journal if you want. And if you are not a Boho Berry Tribe member yet and you would like to be, I'll have the link in the description box below if you want to get signed up and get access to all of my free printables. After that, I have my gratitude log. And again, I am just logging 2 items per day for the month of March. I really like how that worked out last month. I really enjoyed just having all of my gratitude on one big spread. And that is that. After that, I will go into my very first I'm going to continue on with the weekly spread for the month of March. So that will go here and then my dailies thereafter. And another thing I wanted to show you, and the main reason that I switched from my monthly view over to just this regular month log. All right, so here's my monthly view for February. And while I like it, I think it's pretty, I also think it's functional. Now that I am using the Calendex system, I find that I really never come back to this page. So what I'm gonna do instead is I have this log, so I will come back to this every evening. What's great about coming back to this is that it will force me to also look at my tasks and goals for the month. Whereas having them on this monthly spread that I never checked in with was a problem. I never really checked in with these goals throughout the month of February. And now that I have the Calendex, which is this right here, I am going to be doing a full Calendex video kind of explaining the way I've adapted it and how I use it within my bullet journal. So I'll have this as its own separate kind of future planning tips video very, very soon. But what I've done here is I've actually used a paper clip on the edge of the page, and I just slide this paper clip up and down the page throughout the month depending on what day I'm on. So today is the 25th, so I have this paper clip right over the 25, so I can just look over to whatever month I'm in and check out what's going on that day. But yes, I will have a very full explanation for this, but this has basically replaced me having to look at a monthly spread each month, which is kind of awesome. I love it. Yep, so that is it for the month of March. I've kept it really simple and straightforward as always. If you have any questions, comments, I'd love to hear from you down below, and I'd be happy to join in the conversation down there. And if you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you on Monday for my very next mini tip video. Bye!